Welcome to Zone 6 Picks, your go-to source for daily sports betting predictions, expert insights, and free picks across the biggest games in the NBA, WNBA, NFL, MLB, NCAA, and more. We specialize in delivering accurate, research-backed betting content with no subscriptions, no hidden fees, just straightforward betting advice you can trust. Before we get started, a quick shout-out from my partner Zone 6.
What's up, family? Thanks for tapping in with Zone 6 Picks, where we drop game picks every single day. Straight free picks, no pay for play. If you like winning, this is the zone you need to be in, Zone 6. Just show the channel some love, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell so you don't never miss a money play. Let's eat.
What's up, Zone 6 family, and welcome back to the Zone. We got a 3-game slate today, so let's go ahead and jump into it, starting with the first game in the nation's capital. The Phoenix Mercury hit the road to take on the Washington Mystics on Thursday, September 5th in Washington. And this matchup brings a sharp contrast between a team chasing top playoff seeding and a team struggling to close out the year. Phoenix enters at 26-14, sitting among the WNBA's most consistent squads. Odds makers have them as clear favorites, priced around -450 on the moneyline, and laying 9.5 points on the spread. Washington at 16-25 comes in as a heavy underdog, posted at +410. And the totals market sits between 158.5 and 160.5 points. When we look at recent form, Phoenix is rolling. They've won 7 of their last 10 games, including a hard-fought 85-79 win over Indiana in their most recent outing. Against the spread, they've been dependable too, sitting at 21-18 overall, and just above 500 on the road at 10-9. Washington, on the other hand, is sliding. They've dropped 7 straight and only won twice in their last 10 games. Their latest loss was a close one, falling 81-78 to the Sparks. The Mystics are 19-21 ATS overall, but only 9-11 at home. In terms of availability, Washington is shorthanded. Both J.C. Sheldon and Georgia Amoore are out, and their absence really weakens the Mystics' guard depth and floor spacing. Phoenix will be without Kalani Brown, but their overall rotation remains strong and intact. Statistically, the gap is clear. Phoenix averages just over 83 points per game, ranking 6th in offense, while holding opponents to under 80 points. Good for 4th-best defense in the league. Their positive differential of +3.5 shows their balance on both ends. Washington struggles on both sides, scoring under 78 points per game and giving up nearly 82. That -3.6-point differential reflects why they've been unable to keep pace with stronger competition. Head-to-head trends reinforce Phoenix's edge. The Mercury have covered in both matchups this year, winning 88-72 in July and 68-62 back in May. Overall, Phoenix has covered 3 of the last 5 meetings, including similar spreads to what we're seeing here. So who's more likely to cover on Thursday night? All signs point to Phoenix. Their superior metrics, recent form, and Washington's injuries make the Mercury the safer side. With the Mystics' struggles, especially against teams that push tempo and defend well, it's tough to picture them staying inside the number. Projected final, Phoenix Mercury 85, Washington Mystics 74. That's an 11-point win and a comfortable cover for Phoenix as they continue to build momentum heading into the postseason. For our next game, we got the Dallas Wings traveling to San Francisco to take on the Golden State Valkyries at Chase Center. And the outlook couldn't be more different for these two teams. Golden State sits at 22-18, holding strong playoff positioning, and coming off a statement 66-58 win against the Liberty. Dallas, meanwhile, has stumbled to a 9-32 record, and enters this matchup on the back of a 96-71 loss to Minnesota. Odds makers have Golden State as heavy favorites. The Valkyries are priced at -600 on the moneyline, with a spread set at -10.5. Dallas is a +470 underdog, and the total hovers around 158.5 to 159.5 points. The line reflects not only form, but also the health of these rosters. Dallas is dealing with devastating injuries. Eric Ogdenbo, their top scorer, remains sidelined along with Tyasha Harris, J.J. Quinerly, Lee Uru, Lewis Agiselserter, and Haley Jones. Miesha Hines-Allen is questionable, which leaves the Wings with little scoring punch or depth. Golden State isn't fully healthy either, missing Tiffany Hayes, Kayla Thornton, and Ileana Rupert among others. But the gap in production is far less severe. When you break down the numbers, Golden State's edge is clear. The Valkyries average just under 79 points per game, but their defense is the best in the WNBA, holding opponents to 76.4 points, while limiting field goal efficiency to 40%. They carry a positive differential of plus 2.1, and at home they've been dominant, going 13-7 in San Francisco. Dallas, by contrast, gives up nearly 88 points per game and owns a minus 6.8 differential, a clear sign of how often they get outpaced. Head-to-head results this season back up the market. Golden State has taken 2 of the 3 meetings, including a 90-81 win at Chase Center on August 24th, where they covered a short number, and an 86-76 road win back in July. With Dallas now even more depleted, the Valkyries are positioned to control this game from the start. Golden State's defense, their home court advantage, and Dallas's lack of firepower make the case straightforward. The Wings are running out of answers late in the season, while the Valkyries are peaking at the right time with 4 straight wins. The line may look big, but the circumstances point to another comfortable cover. Projected score: Golden State Valkyries 86, Dallas Wings 72. That gives Golden State a 14-point victory, enough to cover the minus 10.5, and keep building momentum in front of their home crowd at Chase Center. Now this one right here, family. This game is going to be good. We got the Minnesota Lynx traveling to Las Vegas to take on the Aces in a matchup between the 2 top teams in the Western Conference. Minnesota enters at 32-8, sitting at the top of the standings, while the defending champion Aces hold a 26-14 record and remain in the hunt for playoff positioning. With both teams in strong form, this one has the feel of a postseason preview. The betting market favors Minnesota slightly. The Lynx are around minus 115 on the moneyline and laying 2.5 points on the spread, while Las Vegas is priced at plus 118 as a home underdog. The total sits between 164 and 165, suggesting expectations for a competitive, high-scoring game. Minnesota comes in rolling, having won 7 of their last 10, including dominant victories over Dallas and Connecticut, where they scored 94 and 96 points. Their ATS record is among the league's best at 24, 15-1, with a strong road mark of 11-7. Las Vegas is also 7-3 in their last 10 games, securing narrow wins over Atlanta and Chicago, but their ATS record is closer to average at 20-19 overall, and slightly losing at home. Availability is always key, but neither side is severely impacted here. The Aces will be without Cheyenne Parker-Tyus, while the Lynx are missing John Carrington. Importantly, Nafisa Collier is healthy and in form, dropping 25 points in her most recent outing, and her presence is central to Minnesota's success. Statistically, Minnesota holds a clear edge. The Lynx lead the league in offense, scoring over 86 points per game, while shooting an efficient 55% from the floor and nearly 91% from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow just 76 points per game, second best in the league, and carry a massive plus 9.6-point differential. The Aces, by comparison, score just under 83 points per game and allow over 81, with only a plus 1.1 differential. Head-to-head history is the most telling part of this matchup. Minnesota has won all 3 meetings this season by staggering margins, averaging a 32-point victory. On August 2nd, they blew out the Aces 111-58. Before that, they won 109-78 and 76-62, covering every spread comfortably. These aren't just wins, they're statements of dominance. Given the numbers, the trends, and the head-to-head history, Minnesota is the stronger side once again. The spread of just 2.5 points feels light, considering how they've controlled this matchup all season. Even with Las Vegas at home, the Aces have yet to show they can solve the Lynx's defense or keep pace with their offensive execution. Projected final: Minnesota Lynx 88, Las Vegas Aces 80. That's an 8-point win for Minnesota, covering the minus 2.5 spread and continuing their run as the most complete team in the league. All right, folks, you know the deal. Let's run this thing back. For the Phoenix Mercury at Washington Mystics, we're backing Phoenix to win and cover the minus 9.5 spread. Projected score: Mercury 85, Mystics 74. For the Dallas Wings at Golden State Valkyries, we're taking Golden State to handle business at home and cover minus 10.5. Projected score: Valkyries 86, Wings 72. And for the marquee matchup between the Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces, we're on Minnesota to win and cover minus 2.5 on the road. Projected score: Lynx 88, Aces 80. That's the slate for today, and we're neutering the dogs. If you're rocking with Zone 6 picks, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the breakdowns. Drop your favorite plays in the comments, and let's keep the Zone 6 family rolling strong. Trust the process, bankroll control, and let's eat. Wait, my bad, let's feast.